Yeah, I hope I leave this road with motivation. I hope I leave this road with motivation. Life changing, man. 30 minutes, man. At the end of the day, we all life change, you know?
Yeah, I look my kids in the eyes, I hope I'm motivation. I'm fighting for my freedom, I can't let them take it. This music was a gift, so I had to take it. I hope I leave this world with some motivation. I look my kids in the eyes, I hope I'm motivation. I'm fighting for my freedom, I can't let them take it. This music was a gift, so I had to take it. I hope I leave this world with some motivation.
Yeah, hey look, if I don't leave y'all with nothing else, I wanna leave y'all with some motivation, man. You know what I'm saying? When I look at my kids, man, I hope my motivation. Yeah.
We gon' make it out, we gon' make it out, yeah, yeah.
Life changing, man.
Yeah. We gon' make it out, we gon' make it out, yeah, yeah.
What's up, y'all? I'm back again. I'm the host, Life Changer. This is Speak On It Podcast. I got a special guest here today, my boy H. Coach H, Hoff, whatever you want to call him. He wear many hats, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got my boy here, man. Me and H, we met a long time ago, man. Probably about 7 years. We like 8 years in, you know, and we always had good conversation, man. But now he doing big things, man. He don't call me that much. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good though. But yeah, man. So we gonna jump right into it. H, give the people something, like something that they don't know about you. Like, I know a lot about you, so it's kind of hard for me to kind of ask you something. But like where it all began at, like where it all started.
I guess it all began when I was a little kid on the west side.
Ooh-wee.
I used to live off Page and Union, single parent home, me and my mom and my sister. And we ain't have too much of nothing.
So like, what was the difference between now and then on the west side? Because I know the west side could get wicked. That's what they call it. They call it the wicked west side.
Yeah.
So like, I know it could get wicked. Now, was it worse then?
It was
worse then?
It was really bad back then because we had the infiltration of the gangs came in, IFGB came in, and it was just pretty much like it was streets on streets. So you had Page. You had Maple, Vernon, Cabney, all that stuff. And you had Wells, Ridge, and all on the backside. It was like streets banging against each other. And it was like the Bloods and Crips, it was just at an all-time high, man. We talking about, you know, late 80s, early 90s when you couldn't even wear a starter jacket.
Dang.
You had to wear the right color dope mans, everything.
Or they was asking you like where you from, or like you got to take that off.
Like,
you
check
over
it
here.
right then and there, man. If you had the wrong color dope mans on, it was on the popping. That's how it was, yeah. We live in a big old building, man, and it used to be real nice, and then all of a sudden it just turned to a trap, man. It's just like dope sales, killings, prostitutions. The manager, we had prostitutes jumping out of windows, managers raping people. 2 of our managers killed people. I mean, it's like a real movie.
Man, that's crazy. It's crazy because people look at you right now and they don't see, I know for a fact they don't see nothing like that about you.
No.
And they don't know nothing about the west side. And they don't know you was raised on the west side. They don't know your background. So like kind of give them like your upbringing on like we gonna get into all the other stuff, but I want to kind of get to get through the early stages of your life and some of the failures that you took and some of the stuff that you overcame, because a lot of people, they see you for who you is right now. But they don't know your story. So it's like,
that's a true statement. So to be honest with you, man, I looked up to all the gang members, all the dope boys, and it's just like, 'cause that's all we had to look up to, you know what I'm saying? So just by default, you know, you almost become a product of the environment, because like, what else you gonna look at to? So what I explain to people is, you know, a lot of stuff you see on TV, like I was there. You know, so I witnessed that, you know, so with me being a D-Said kid, it's like I was troubled, I was stealing, I was punching people, I was just like acting out, you know what I'm saying? And me going from the west side to Chesterfield going to school, it was like I was just a wrecking ball because it's like it was frustration.
So what caused you to change? Like, not even just change. What caused you to open up and say, like, that ain't the type of lifestyle I want to live? Or like, was it more like you wanted better in life?
Yeah,
and you just had to do what you had to do at that time and at that moment?
I mean, well, you know, to be honest with you, man, even though we lived down there, man, my mama always kept it real. Like, my mama sat weed on the table, she said crack on the table. Like, she showed us everything because it was all about survival, you know. So it really just depends on wherever you growing up, you know. Some things you do or don't have to know. So if you live in Chesterfield, you don't have to know them things. You know, if you living on the west side, my mom said, look, this is crack, this is weed, this is this, this is this. This is what it looked like, you know.
Dang.
So just prepare us. So my mama hate for me to tell this story, man, but I almost got murdered, man. It was a bad situation. And, you know, I was at the wrong place, hanging around with the wrong people. I was young, trying to hang out with the OGs, and at a dice game playing around, and somebody jumped over from the street and knocked my hat off my head and caught itself pulling a sawed-off shotgun off and tried to pull it and jammed up. So,
Dang.
it was bad, man. And we just ran. I followed the OGs. We kicked somebody's door in.
So you believe in being at the wrong place at the wrong time?
I mean, to be honest with
Because
you,
only time people say that is when something bad had happened at that time.
That's true. That is very true.
Like if something good would have happened, like if you'd have hit the dice game and came home with 100,000, you wouldn't have been at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Nah, and you know what? That is a good question because you know, if you think about it, you know, this is just my opinion. Most of our life lessons come from the L's, come from the losses. You know, so
That's real.
if everything went right for you, you never really knew how to correct things. You know, so you don't really know how to climb. But you know, that's why I said, I mean, all of my accomplishments in my life, man, it's unbelievable to people like to just see where I came from and just done all the stuff I've done, man.
Yeah, that's
It's
real,
just, you
man.
know.
That's real. I know you did a lot of things in the track world.
Yes, sir.
I know that you allow kids to run for free, basically giving back to the community. I know a lot of people, I know you took a lot of hits on it, but you didn't respond. You responded in a professional way, man. You always had a standard, you know, in track. And that's why you was winning championships. That's why.
Well, you gotta think about this. So, you know, let's say you training somebody's kid. All right. You know, in my opinion, I gotta make sure that I'm Coach H on the track and off the track around them kids. You know, so whether, you know, somebody, you know, upsets me about something, I have to maintain my composure, you know, at all times. So, I mean, me keeping my cool has always been easy. I mean, unless something really crazy go on, because like I said, it was just an easy fix. I always made sure I try to calm all situations down. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, my job was to make them kids better. That's all I cared about. That's all I cared about.
So moving forward, what's your motto with Push Fitness? Because you done been through the West Side. You done had your days with track. You done put years and years in at a job. You done did all that. What brings you to the mindset of saying, I don't want to work for nobody no more, and I want to be the best version of me?
Well, once I
How did Push Fitness come about first?
Once I did the Threaded Elephant and I did all that stuff, it's like with me being a health and fitness fanatic, anytime you create a business, it comes down to solving problems. This is where I feel like I'm a real master when it comes to business. I'm really good at a lot of things, but I feel like I'm a master when it comes to business. So, like all successful people, you know, my job is to solve a problem. So, I looked at it, I said, hey, I can open up a gym, put all the weights and all the stuff you see at a traditional gym, right? But if you do regular things, you make regular money. I got that in my book. Like, that's my motto. You do regular, you make regular. So I said, how abnormal could I be? How can I shake this industry up? I'm an avid book reader. I read the book called The Purple Cow. Read that. It's a very good book. Opened me up as well. So I said, all right, cool. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna shake the industry up. I need to find out all the problems that some of the biggest spenders are making. Who are the biggest spenders in health and fitness? Women. By far, not even close. Okay?
I ain't know that.
I found a problem. African American women, crazily overweight. We the first to fill up the dialysis centers.
Where you get all this information from?
Research. That's why I didn't have to go to college. I was super disciplined. Like, college is for people who are not disciplined enough to get up and learn what they need to learn.
Where were they gonna get it from if they don't go to college?
Teacher. Well, internet. As long as the internet's working, there's no reason why anybody shouldn't make it. I mean, that's just being honest with you. So what I did was I found a lot of problems. I said, hey, dialysis centers being filled by black people, all right? Women are the biggest spenders, all right?
Black women?
Yeah, big time. So I said, hey, guess
Like
what?
women all together or just black women?
Black women are big time spenders. Big time spenders. And when it comes to health and fitness, they spend way quicker than men. When a woman likes something, they're gonna tell their friends, they're gonna tell their family, they're gonna tell their girlfriend, tell their coworker, tell everybody. If a man likes something, he gonna play it cool. Say, oh, I like him. He gonna keep you to himself. I don't want no parts of that. I want the women. So what I did was I said, hey guys, guess what? I'm opening a women's only facility, no men allowed. Solves a lot of problems. Because when you mix men and women, you get all kind of issues. Women want to come in minus the weights. They don't care about weights. Your average woman does not care about weights. They don't care about machines or nothing like that. They want to know how
They
can
just
I
don't
lose
have
this
no
weight?
choice.
They don't
That's
have
why
no
they go
choice.
to that's why they go to Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness. And what happens is you sit on this machine. It's like, all right, now what do I do? Now what do I do? You know, it's not fun. There's nothing entertaining about it. And I feel like before I got into this realm, it wasn't fun. Like nobody thought about it. No.
So where the entertainment part come in? We know where the push come from.
Right.
We know where the fitness come from because you actually in here losing weight. I see
That's
you
right.
post that all the time where
That's
people
right.
dropping 20
That's
or
right.
15 pounds.
Easy.
And so where the plus entertainment, because you ain't never had me come in here and rap. So
Easy
where the
fix.
entertainment
Because
come
as
in
soon as the lights come on, I'm no longer a trainer. I'm an entertainer.
at? What lights? Those lights.
I am an entertainer. When the lights come on, ask anybody. I'm not a trainer. When the lights come on, I am an entertainer. Ask anybody.
So you in here entertaining the women.
I am an entertainer.
I've been in here before, like when your grand opening, I was here. And
Yes.
it was crazy
Yes.
in here.
Yes.
It was like I walked in a club.
Because you got to think about it. I solved problems. Women don't really care about machines. They don't understand. They don't care about that. Women want to lose weight. Women want things to be fun. Women want to go where they can talk and chill and be with their friends.
That's true.
Women don't want to be in bright lights of a gym. I turned them all down so we can't see everybody.
That's why it's hard for them to keep a good man.
Like,
No, I'm just-
but yeah, I solved a lot of problems. It was just that easy. No men, no highlights, all low lights, clubby music. I turn the music on, it's a rap. I got lawyers, doctors, strippers, teachers, everybody you can imagine coming in
Now
here.
let me ask you this. Now this a question that a lot of women want to ask, but they ain't asked yet.
Because I'm not. Why don't I take my shirt off? Oh, okay, I get that all the
We
time.
already talked about that.
Yeah, I'm not
But
doing that.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
I'm not doing that.
But what if it's some church women that wanna join?
Come.
But it ain't no church music.
You know what I tell them? You watch rated R movies?
Yes.
All right then, you can't straddle that fence with me. You know how I am about that. All right, here's the thing. I
You
got
watch a movie
pastors-
where they riding down the street and they doing all this extra with loud music with Cardi B playing, and then you want to try to say my fitness ain't got church music.
At the
I
end of the
understand what
day,
you're saying, man.
At the end of the day,
I understand.
you want to lose the weight or you don't.
Yeah, because that's what you coming
Yeah.
for. We gotta
Because
come in-
again, this is not a boot camp. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
This is not a boot camp. When you come in here, I tell everybody, take breaks. Get on the phone. Go over there and sit down, chill.
Yeah.
Bring your kids. Whatever you want to do. I'm solving all the problems here.
So why you don't take your shirt off?
Because I'm not.
Why?
Because I feel like,
This your field. Who would care if you take your shirt off?
because I'm different. How many trainers you see take their shirt off?
A lot.
So I must keep mine on to be different, right?
Yeah.
There it is.
Is that the only reason why?
100%.
Do it got anything to do with the women?
No.
It ain't got nothing to do with the women?
No, if I took my shirt off, I'd have more members. It's about being different.
Hey, man.
I'm dead serious.
Hey, that was the number one answer on the board.
100%. Yeah. Everybody gonna come in and see a nice body. It's like all guys gonna want to come see females, you know, that's gonna reveal a little more. Why you think you see all these Instagram girls taking their clothes off? Because they understand you take your clothes off, you'll get more followers. I ain't looking for that. I want people to come because you know it's effective.
To yourself.
I'm different in all aspects.
You know it's effective when you walk in here, you're gonna lose weight.
100%.
It matter if his shirt off or not.
You come in here, you will be entertained. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Again, Push Fitness Entertainment. My whole tagline is join the party. It's all about business. When you really study business, you gotta really take their mind off of what they're really coming for.
Right.
When you come to a gym, you don't want to come in here feel like you come into a gym. You don't want to smell. That's why you come here, you smell candles, you smell diffusers, you got bean bags, you got this and that. It's all problem solvers. All I did was checked off all the lists. That's it.
That's good, man. That's some good stuff. So
I got offers all to date. I have 23 franchise opportunities for this. Offers right now. Say, hey, we would like to franchise this and put this in. I built this like that. It's a copy and paste business model that I have. I can take this business model, go to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and make all country music. I can take this to Phoenix, Arizona, or Miami, Florida, or this and that, and really just change the music. Think about this though. Starbucks does the same thing. You go to Starbucks, you're not finna hear all the hip hop you hear on West Florida like you would in West Palm Beach. It's all conducive to the demographic.
You got a mentor?
It's just that easy. Oh yeah. I got some big mentors.
Yeah, cause you talking like.
Well, no, you know what? Let me
mentor.
rephrase that. I don't want, before we even talk about that, and the reason why I would never talk about the people who I know and I'm cool with is because I don't ever want nobody to feel like I'm bragging. That's why, like maybe you, like a couple other people like even know the people I'm affiliated with. And those are like the powerful 1% people who own everything. But they respect my business acumen.
Yeah.
And they're like 100 times richer than I am.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, don't say that, yeah.
but I'm just saying the reason why I don't is because I don't want anybody to be like, well, you know, that's coach. I don't do that. So, but what I do is, you know.
Use they tactic and give it to.
Yeah, I learn a lot. I do learn a lot from them, and they teach me a lot, and I try to bring it back to the tribe. Yeah. Now, if you listen, that's on you. If you don't, that's on you.
Right.
You know, but
that's good.
I know a lot, and I know a lot of the inside everything, you know. So when it comes to financing and creating a effective business model, really targeting, you know, your audience, and I tell people, hey, listen, if you got a product, know who your customer is. If you don't know, you blindly working. Right. So I can tell you right now who I know exactly what my ideal client does. I know they go get their nails done. I know they between 32 and 37 years old. I know they black. I know they got at least 2 kids. I know they got a job, might be in a little debt, but they got a little more disposable income. That's why I make it so affordable. I know they would go get their hair done. I know exactly where they go. A good entrepreneur knows exactly where they are so you can be exactly where they are. I have business ties with all of the hair stylists, all the nail people, like everybody know who I am. Because as soon as you go there, I'm going to bounce you right back to me.
That's some good stuff, man.
And once you come here, yeah, you can try to go somewhere else, and that's fine. But the ambiance is where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? So my job is to make sure that I own the market share. And that's why I undercut the price. People say, well, why is it so cheap? That's where people get the game wrong. Instead of you saying, hey, yeah, I'm making more per person, we call it per unit, it's not about that, it's owning market shares. That's why Walmart is so big. You can charge less, own more people. Right. The influence is bigger.
Yeah. So you telling me out of all these 7 days a week, you ain't got one day for men?
No.
Why?
I got gyms. Got gyms. This ain't a gym.
With the weights and all this extra stuff that we.
This ain't for you over here.
You don't come in here and sit on a beanbag, man.
Nah. They gonna come watch anyway. Nah, this might not be the place for you.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
So last but not least, how you doing?
I'm good.
Like personally,
I'm blessed.
How you doing? How do you feel? Is you healthy? Is you
always
is
working.
Is it anything that you dealing with right now?
Just you know what? That's a very good
that you're
question.
not afraid to
very good question.
Speak on.
No, I'm not afraid. Really just adjusting to this COVID situation.
Like is it like some type of fear right there?
Well, fear in terms of being a business owner.
Yeah.
And the reason I say is because you don't want to get knee deep into owning the business, and then all of a sudden this coronavirus just pulled the rug from up under your business. So for instance, I'm rocking and rolling in this place. Business is booming. You see I got stacks and stacks of memberships over there. And then all of a sudden, coronavirus hit. Boom, no income. That was only for 1 week for me. Because again, when you raise like I was raised, you need to learn how to adapt with nothing. So I went from everything to nothing just that fast. What I do, went online. Double my income just that fast. Because now my reach is bigger. I'm across 13 states online now.
There you go, and it's bigger. Like it's almost like COVID. It's almost like it hit in the front end and the back end on some people because like they tell you to go back to work and stuff be normal, and then you ain't got it like you had it at first. Like you was really booming in here before you went online. Then COVID came, and then you went online, and then it went crazy, and now you back in her.
Which takes you back to where you at the wrong place at the wrong time or what? No, it was just a lesson learned. So guess what? I've always wanted to do online, but I said, oh, I'm booming, I don't need to do that. And then boom, COVID hit, had to shut the doors, and I said, all right, 1 week, boom, I'm back at it. So now that doors open back up, that was a quick 80K I made. That's easy money. You know, because now, here's another thing too. You know, I talk about business all day. When you confine to the four walls of any place, there's always going to be a capacity limit. Always. Online is unlimited. For instance, my web hosting company I own, I can have unlimited. Think about it. It's like if you're renting real estate. Let's say you're making $1,000 for every house you've renting out.
Yeah.
All right? I own real estate on the internet. I have as many domains as I want to. $35, $40 a pop. You look at that, 2,000 domains, that's good money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I try to do as much as I can, be the best as I can, like own everything. Cause I came from nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, and
I can relate to that.
that's exactly why I roll in them circles with those people, because although I'm not as rich as them, like I got it. I understand business. You know what I'm saying? So my hustle is different. Like I don't understand sleeping too much. You see what I'm saying? So yeah,
good.
it's one thing to work harder, but it's just a strategy to that, baby. Gotta know the right people. You can work hard all day, but if you don't know the right people that's gonna call the shots, you be working all day.
Right. So what's next for Push Fitness that don't nobody know? You know, don't nobody know. What's next for Push Fitness? Like what?
I got some offers. I'll say
what's
this.
next for is the creative side? Like what's gonna be like? What he doing this? Is it gonna be people hanging from the ceiling?
All right, so
Is it gonna be?
One thing that I did reveal that was really big. What I did was I started having celebrities join me online working out.
So that was big. That
Yeah.
was big. So like, is it anybody that we could that you got? Like, is
So
you
what-
not trying to tell people
Well, what I did, I did Gangsta Boo from 3 6 Mafia, and the reason why I did that was kind of just to test the market.
Yeah.
Okay. And when I did that, it was so big, and she showed so much love, and it's like I can't stop that. Like it was too big. Like
it was
they're like,
crazy.
who is this guy? And think about
I
it
went
too.
live with you. It was crazy.
I put her on my private page. So even it shocked her. She was like, so why won't you put this on your public page so my following can know who you are? I said, it's not about me. It's never about me. This is my treat to my people. So I paid her for her time to come to my private session and join like that. I could have easily said, go to my public, your public, and me try to do cross-marketing. It wasn't about that. I don't care nothing about that. My product is always good. So I brought it to my private page, and it was a wrap. So I stopped it to get a consistent list of celebrities now. And when I tell you,
So
It's coming.
Is it any free parties coming up? Like, is it any like tell the people like, cause we gonna wrap it up. Like, kind of tell the people that like what
got a deal
they
on
could
the
gain,
table.
what they could gain from Push Fitness. What can and some upcoming offers that you got to get them if they sign up. Matter of fact, let's make a sign up like right now. Like if you sign up after listening to this video or something like.
so here's the thing, man. Now,
Just speak on it.
this is what I tell
Don't think
everybody.
about it too much.
No, I ain't thinking about nothing. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I gotta convince you to come in and save your own life, you don't need to be in here.
Some people you do though.
No, I don't. If the doctor told you tomorrow, you got 2 weeks to live unless you go work out, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna work out.
Does it
If
take
you
the doctor
don't
to
want
tell
to
you
die,
that? Does it take the doctor to tell you something like that?
yeah. But what if the doctor don't tell you that? What if you got 30 years to live?
You don't know that, and that's a problem. People gamble with time we don't even have.
That's good.
Tell women all the time, stop gambling. My first client was 415, got him to 196 in 16 months.
Is it because they wanted to do it, or because
Well,
of
it was because
what
a
you
family
helped them
member
with?
needed a kidney, who ended up dying anyway. So guess what? You saved your own life just cause. Cause now you was next. Cause the only reason why you had to lose weight, cause you was too big too. 415.
So,
You was next.
So that's the motto. That's the motto. I'm not gonna tell you to save your own life. I'm not gonna try to make you say, come in here. You have to come in here. That ain't gonna be.
But
the
if you
motto.
do come, I'm gonna tell you right now, you gonna have the time of your life. That's just that. You gonna have the time of your life. You ain't coming in no disrespect to nobody. You ain't coming into no boot camp. You ain't coming into no dictatorship program. You coming in to get entertained. Nah, somehow people end up sweating through me entertaining them, but it's like a little bait and switch. You wanna have fun, you gotta kick it with me. Let's kick
Man,
it.
I'm here to tell you, man. I'm here to tell you.
seen it before.
I'm here to tell you, you winning, man. You winning,
trying.
man. What you doing?
Trying.
What you doing is great, man.
Trying,
Even from
man.
since day one, man, I seen you, and I just was like when you told me about it before you even had the facility, I was like, man, that's a great idea.
And I built this.
Cause St. Louis, can't nobody say that they did this in St. Louis, bro.
I done bought trainers. You see what I did. And
Ain't
even when
nobody
I bought-
doing this in St. Louis. No. What you doing? It's
When I
people
bought-
that's doing training,
Yeah.
but they not doing what you're
This
doing.
is.
Yeah, you brought big names.
These are fitness parties, so like these are fitness parties. I trademarked that. Like I watch everything.
Yeah, these are
fitness parties.
These are parties. These not
Fitness
This
parties.
is not fitness club. This is not fitness training. This is like a
fitness
party. You come in here and you have
party.
fun and you
finna
enjoy
jam
yourself.
your ass off, literally. You jam it all off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's trust me. I got offers and offers and offers and offers. But you know, one thing we're gonna do is keep this black owned. I promise you that. Promise you that.
Y'all heard it out the man's mouth. My man.
My man.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate for sitting, talking with you, man.
Yes,
I know
sir.
we can talk for a long time. We have
Yeah.
conversations, period.
Religion.
You know, all the time.
Everything.
You know, religions, faith, God, kids, family,
right.
wives, divorce, whatever you want to
That's
talk
right,
about.
man.
I know
That's
we
right.
talk about it,
That's
man.
right.
And we'll be 2-3 hours talking about this
Yeah,
stuff, man.
that's right.
But it's always good to sit down with you, man. This is another episode to speak on it.
Likewise.
This my man's. Follow him on Instagram. Go register on online fitness.
It ain't about me, it's about that.
It's about the brand, man. So he's
Right.
not. It's not about this man, but at the same
right.
time, man, this the man that's behind the scenes that's doing a lot of work, man. He working hard, man.
right. That's
He's a
right.
black man, and he doing great things, man. So until next time,
Thank
man,
you.
we might have to
Love
do
you,
this
man.
again.
100%.
I love you
man.
too, bro.
Absolutely.
We
All
out.